Hello, welcome to another episode of Raid Shadow Legends. I'm Dr. Tukara, and in today's episode we're going to take a look at the new fusion champion, Helicath. He is the best overall champion in the game. That's right, I said it. He is awesome. I got him on both accounts, guys. I got lucky, I grinded, I got him on both accounts. He is Demon Spawn, he is Defense, which is probably my favorite particular skill-based attack in the game. So let's take a look. His HP is 19,000. His health is ridiculous. His defense is 1,400. His speed is 102. His crit damage, his crit rate, and his resist are all kind of standard and no accuracy. But he does have some very good skills. Look at his A1. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 25% weaken, and he will also ignore shield and block damage debuffs. His A2, attack all enemies, places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The shield is proportional to his defense. That's good. His active effect on his A3 places a block damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. That's huge, guys. His passive effect on the same one is whenever a block damage buff is placed on an ally by this champion is removed, stolen, or expires, he places a 60% increased defense on that ally for 2 turns. That's fantastic. So good. Alright, his passive increases this champion's defense by 5% for each ally under a block damage debuff. He will counter attack with the default skill whenever an ally is hit while under block damage. This can occur once per enemy turn. And his aura is increased ally defense by 30% in all battles. That's awesome. I love it. So you can see, guys, this guy has very good potential. Now look at him. Look at this guy. He is nuts. Look at his beauty. I love his purple flames. His cape is okay. But look at him. He's a beautiful champion. He's kind of creepy and weird at the same time. But look at those feet, man. He doesn't have any. He's got pointies. It's so creepy. But I love him. He's my favorite new champion, guys. So let's take a look at how he holds up in the arena. He holds up. Alright, we've got a couple of easy fights here. Let's jump in there and see what happens. He's going to do his job. That's exactly what he's going to do. So he replaced Rosh card in mine. Alright, there he goes. He places block damage. Hit the weaken and boom. Dead. He didn't even get a chance to do anything besides his block, but that's his main purpose. That's what makes him so versatile in this game. It's huge for him. Alright, let's do her, because she usually survives the first wave. Even solo she does. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, she's faster than mine. That's crazy. Block damage. Resisted the weaken. Alright, so she survived that. Alright, here he goes. Boom. And she's dead. So, nothing happened to my team. That's perfect. That's pretty easy. I love it. Alright, so it's going to be good everywhere. Let's take a look. Let's see how he does in a clan boss. Okay, super easy in clan boss too. We're gonna take a look. Let's go with Nightmare and stick him in there and see just how this team operates with him. This team was this team is a 2-key team, and it still is with him on it. There he goes, his block damage. You know what that means, guys? This guy has the potential to make an unkillable team when you combine him with the right squad. So I'm going to do that, but we're going to do that later. I'll have a video just on the unkillable team once they're made. Alright, so they're keeping up just fine. Enemy's first team. Okay, so it's basically 1 turn for 1 million. I'll take that any day. Alright, we're going to be ahead of schedule right now. That's what we're talking about. Looks good. So far, I'm happy with him. We're going to give them a few turns, and then we're going to skip ahead to the end. Okay, Everything is on par. He's doing his job just like I need him to. Placing his block damage. I really wish you could stack the block damage, but you can't. They don't work that way. Okay. So it's staying right under the boss turn. That's fine. They're going to keep up for most of the fight. And then, once it gets harder, it'll be harder for them to keep up with turn for 1 million per turn. So, but it'll be pretty close. Now his job in the clan boss is not the damage, although he's doing just fine. We'll take a look at his setup after this. Okay, everybody's fine. Look at all the poisons on there. So his job is protection mostly. Protect my poisoners. All right, looking good. Okay, we're all at 7 turns. We're almost at 7 mil for 7 turns. So there we are. We're at 7 for 7. I'm not complaining at all. That's good. We will take it. And he did no damage. So not really. So, and the shield, this guy, he does his block damage and his shield. He's pulling double duty here. He's doing the job of 2 or 3 different people here. I mean, he's awesome. Okay, we're going to be at 9 for 9. Alright, we got their heal in there. Yeah, we're at 9 for 9. So, alright, we jumped ahead. We're at level turn 26. Alright, these guys usually average between 24 and 26 per fight, depending on how it goes. 24 on the low end. We've already hit that. So we'll see how far they can go. They won't last much longer. They've only got a couple more turns. Alright, 2 guys are out. Our healer is down. That just pretty much leaves Helicath to do his job. And there he goes. He just bought us some time. He just bought us at least to 2 turns or so. So, boom, baby. They won't survive long enough for the boss to start ignoring the block damage, but not yet. Not until you make an unkillable team. Here we go. We're at 26 for 29. Alright. Come on, baby. He hit a weaken. We'll take it. Alright, we got another guy down. We hit 27 million. I'll take it. Alright. Alright, that's good. Alright, 27 million. I'll take it. Alright, he did his job. Look, he hit 4 million by himself, but look at all his heals. His heals and his shield did wonders. Occult Brawler, and he just protected them and Draco. Apothecary did the heals, and Geomancer did his damage as well. It could have been better, actually. They have room for improvement, but what a great team for a 2-key Nightmare team. So let's take a look at what his stats look like right now. He is geared. I did a speed set on him. I sped up my gear was prepared beforehand for him. So we went simple with the top row. The top row is the same for everybody. It's attack, HP, and defense. And we kept that kind of where it needed to be. We went with crit rate on the gloves just because that's what I had to work with. I would rather have crit damage right there. And his next set will be to get his crit damage up. He's going to be better than he is right now. We just kind of rushed it. And that's what I had. We went with defense on his chest plate. And we went with a 6-star speed on his boots. But you can look at his stats are good. We went with a defensive ring, a crit damage amulet, and accuracy banner. And we got good stats on him. You can see we don't have enough books yet. We still need a few books. We need like 7 books or something. We had a few. We had like 4 to start with. So he's not even at his potential yet. But his stats look really good. All right, look at his masteries. We went with a standard defense set on his masteries. These are pretty much standard. We went with tough skin. We went with blast proof. We went with resurgent, which is good. We went with the delayed death. to reduce some of the damage he takes from enemies. We went with Cycle of Revenge to increase his turn meter a little bit when an ally is attacked with a critical hit, because that's going to happen a lot at the high levels he's going to function at. And we went with Retribution for his counter, which I love counter attackers. We went with crit rate. We went with crit damage. We went with Heart of Glory on this offense tree. We went with Singled Out. We went with Life Drinker to give him just a little bit of heals, which he probably won't even need most of the time. We went with Bring It Down to increase his attack. We went with Wrath of the Slain to help us out a little bit if people are dying off, to give him a little help there. We went with Methodical to increase the damage of his default skill each time it's used. And I went with War Master, but really this guy would be good with any of it. He would be good with Helm Smasher. He would be good with, it just depends on what you plan to use him for. He would be good with Giant Slayer. I went with War Master because this guy's going to be used literally everywhere on my account, everywhere. And I'm not even exaggerating. So let's take a look at that. This guy is nuts. He is on my 20 Dragons layer. He is on my 20 Spiders Den. He's on my level 20 Ice Golem. Pretty sure that's where he's going to end up. I haven't used him yet, but he's probably going to end up on the 20 on the Fire Knight as well. He's going to be on every single keep team that I have. That's how good this guy is. He's literally used Clan Boss, Faction Wars, the keeps, the dragons, everywhere. So let's take a look at how beautiful he is. Look at that face. This is the best champion that I've ever gotten, and that includes any of the free champs. He is so good. You should have been after this fusion. You got one more day, guys. So that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.